to Islam, meaning, those who ascribe themselves to Islam, right? He say it is whether they are declaring the polytheists to be disbelievers, whether they are Arabs or non-Arabs, whether they are Yahud or Christians or those who they ascribe themselves to Islam. Who are those? Who are he mentioning? Ahsanta, very good. Those who they claim they are Muslims, but they are upon shirk. They doing things, they are doing acts of shirk. For instance, a person, he say, I'm a Muslim, but he go to the grave and he be beseeching upon the grave, or be slaughtering, barakallahu fikum, for the jinn. He say he's a Muslim. Is it the reality? The reality is that he has a nullifier in him. He's still attaching himself to the religion. He say, هذه عقيدة. He say, نعم هذه عقيدة ليس عليها المساوية. He say, this aqidah, barakallahu fikum, meaning the aqidah of Islam, right, doesn't have no, making everybody to, equal. Making everybody equal. Right? They are everybody the same. La. It is not barakallah making everybody equal. Right? That equal thing is not barakallah fikum something that is from the aqidah of Islam. Yes, there is a sense of justice. But to treat everybody equal, that is not justice. Right? To treat everybody equal, that's not justice. To treat everybody equal is not justice. Because how are you going to treat everybody equal? So the wrongdoer, you're going to reward him as you're going to reward the good doer? Is that justice? No, it is not justice, barakallahu fi. Right? He says, فَمَنْ لَمْ يُكَفِّرُ الْمُشْرِكِينَ, whomsoever does not declare the mushrikeen, the polytheists, to be disbelievers, فَإِنَّهُ يَكُونُ مُرْتَدًّا كَافِرًا مِثْلُهُمْ. Whomsoever does not believe that the mushrikeen, they are believers, they are disbelievers. And he say that person, even if he claim Islam, he is apostate. He is apostate. And he is a disbeliever just like them. Even if he pray, even if he fast, if he believe that, and you find this Muslims saying this. Muslims saying this, that we cannot call the people of the book disbelievers. And they go by the shubha, oh, Allah called them Ahlul Kitab. So we cannot call them disbelievers. Akhi, who are the ones that say that Inna Allah huwa al-Masih ibn Maryam? Huh? Ain't it the Christian that say that? But guess what Allah say about that? He say, لَقَدْ كَفَرَ الَّذِينَ قَالُوا, those that said that Allah is the Messiah, the son of Mary, they disbelieved. Allah called them disbelievers. And they from the Ahlul Kitab, the Christians. And that is not the Christian that are calling Isa, Allah to be Isa, the son of Mary, wal-iyadhu billah. They are them, wal-iyadhu billah. So he mentioned, Hafidhahullah, فَإِنَّهُ يَكُونُ, that the person that does not declare them, the mushrikeen, the polytheists, to be disbelievers, themselves they are murtad, they are apostates, and they are kafir, disbelievers just like them. He say, لِأَنَّهُ تَسَاوَى عِنْدَهُ الْإِيمَانِ وَالْكُفْرِ, because for him, right, he is putting it equal, which is belief and disbelief. He holds belief and disbelief to be the same. Right? Is belief and disbelief the same? No, it is not. Belief and disbelief are not the same, barakallahu fikum. Right? Even in regard to the terminologies, right? Belief and disbelief, they are not the same. In the reality, kadhalik, belief and disbelief is not the same. By experience, right? Disbelief and belief are not the same. But the person that does not declare the mushrikeen to be disbelievers, he is doing what is called putting them together, putting them equal, making them equal. وَالْعِيَاذُ بِاللَّهِ. He say, لَا يُفَرِّقُ بَيْنَ هَذَا وَهَذَا. He does not make the difference between this and that. So that is disbelief in itself. وَكَذَلِكَ, likewise, مَنْ شَكَّ فِي كُفْرِ الْمُشْرِكِينَ. Right? The one that doubts. So the first one was what? The one that does not declare them to be disbelievers. That's disbelief. The second one was what? أَوْ مَنْ شَكَّ فِي كُفْرِهِمْ. Or the one that doubts in their disbelief. So he mentioned حَفِظَهُ اللَّهِ كَذَلِكَ also. Likewise, مَنْ شَكَّ فِي كُفْرِ الْمُشْرِكِينَ. The one that doubts about the disbelief of the polytheists. وقال, and he make this statement to say, ما أدري, I don't know, هل هم كفار, whether they are disbelievers, أو غير كفار, or whether they are not disbelievers. I'm not sure about that. I don't know whether the Christians, they are disbelievers or not. I don't know whether the pagans of the Arabs, the pagans of the Arabs, of the Quraysh, they are disbelievers or not. I don't know whether the Yahud, the Jew, they are Christian, they are kuffar or not. Right? I don't know. In other words, he is doubting about their disbelief. So bear in mind that such an individual with his taraddud, with his shak, with his doubts that he has, that فَإِنَّهُ يَكُونُ كَافِرًا. فَإِنَّهُ يَكُونُ كَافِرًا. That doubt is putting him, وَالْعِيَاذُ بِاللَّهِ, to the position of disbelief. Right? So as we mentioned, that because of a belief, a person can be a disbeliever. Because of doubting, a person can also be upon disbelief. What's the last thing? Because of a statement and an action, a person that was once upon belief can turn to be a disbeliever. These three things can turn the person that is once upon belief to be a disbeliever. Three things. If you want to say it four, you do four. But the third one is divided into two. Three things. Number one is a person believing that which is in opposition of the proper belief, that will turn him to be what? A disbeliever. Let's say from the belief of Al-Islam is what? That the Christian, they are disbelievers. So if a person believes that they are not disbelievers, he is what? He has disbelieved himself. Mithluhum, just like them. The second is what? أو شك في مذهبهم أو شك في كفرهم. He is in between. He's not sure whether or not they are believers or not. That shak itself, barakallahu fikum, is what? Disbelief. Or the person, he do an action. He do an action that is, barakallahu fikum, from those actions that doing it for other than Allah will render the person to be a kafir, a disbeliever, a polytheist. Then doing those actions, wal-iyadhu billah, will expose the person to disbelief. We say expose the person to disbelief. Or that action is disbelief. We say expose the person to disbelief because not everyone that do an act of disbelief is a disbeliever. Not because that anyone that do act of disbelief is a disbeliever. But the action itself is a disbelief. The action itself is a disbelief. The action itself is a disbelief. So he mentioned, Hafidhahullah. So there's such a person that say, I don't know whether or not they are disbelievers, meaning the polytheists, they are disbelievers. I don't know. He say, فَإِنَّهُ يَكُونُ كَافِرًا وَعَلَيْكُمْ السَّلَامُ. That individual, upon that doubt, upon those doubts, he وَالْعِيَاذُ بِاللَّهِ become a disbeliever. He say, لِأَنَّهُ مُتَرَدِّدٌ. He is because of he is in a pulling situation. He is pulling from this and pulling from that. Meaning he having doubts, وَالْعِيَاذُ بِاللَّهِ بَيْنَ الْكُفْرِ وَالْإِيمَانِ. He's having doubts between disbelief and belief. He's having doubts between disbelief and belief. So, yep. وَلَمْ يُفَرِّقُ بَيْنَ هَذَا وَهَذَا. And he cannot distinguish between this and that. If a person cannot distinguish between belief and disbelief, right? That itself, وَالْعِيَاذُ بِاللَّهِ, it is apostasy, وَالْعِيَاذُ بِاللَّهِ. It is, وَالْعِيَاذُ بِاللَّهِ, apostasy. And out of these three, right? Or out of these two, the third one is ashad, is even worse. We say the three one was what? Whoever doesn't believe that they're disbeliever. The second one, or he has doubt about their disbelief. The third one, barakallahu fikum, is wal-iyadhu billah, even worse. He say, man sahha madhabahum, whoever is in agreement with their ways. Right? Whoever agrees with their ways. Ayyi, Shaykh Fawzaan hafidhah, he say, meaning whomsoever agree with the ways of the polytheist. Whomsoever agree with the ways of the polytheist. He mentioned, وَمَا أَكْثَرُ. He say, how many people are in agreement with the ways of the polytheist? But not only in agreement, وَيُدَافِعُ عَنْهُمْ. Not only he agree with their ways, but he defend them. He defend them over even the Muslims. وَالْعِيَاذُ بِاللَّهِ. Not only he is in agreement, but وَيُدَافِعُ عَنْهُمْ. يُدَافِعُ عَنْهُمْ. He defend them. He defend them, وَالْعِيَاذُ بِاللَّهِ. And there are people like this. People like this. Huh? They have many things. Inshallah, the Shaykh will come to those things that they do, like the wahdatul adiyan, right? The unison of the religion, right? Meaning putting all the religion under one table, right? Hiwaru diniya, the religious dialogue. We all sit around one table. The Christians here, the Yahud there, the atheists there, the vegans on the other side of the table, right? The Ikhwani on the other side of the table, right? Not the Muslims. Now, I'm not saying that the Ikhwani did this, but I'm not saying that, but that this is not from Islam, barakallahu fikum. Now, they have everybody around the table under one platform. What we're going to do, we're going to have a interfaith dialogue. Right? And what is the purpose? That we all come along. We all together. Singing that Rodney King song. Right? Let's all be together. Right? Yeah, the Rodney King Dow. Yeah, not the song, right? The Dow. Right? We all the same. We all the same. Right? We all citizens of the world. What's the problem? Right? We all the same. Is that the truth? La, we are not all the same. We are not all the same, barakallah. Are you trying to say that Iman and Kufr, they are the same? Are you trying to say, barakallah fikum, that Iman and Nifaq, they are the same? Are you trying to say belief and non-belief or non-existence of belief, they are the same? No, they are not the same, barakallah fikum. So this interfaith dialogue, wal-iyadhu billah, is something that is batil. Akhi, the Messenger alayhi salatu wasalam, he encountered Yahud and Nasara. He encountered Jew and Christians. Did he sit them under one platform to say, well, you know what? We all citizens of Medina. Come on, let's come together. Let us be together. Let us live in a harmony, because we all, at the end of the day, citizens of Medina. No, that never happened. Anybody that come, you're going to come and he will give you the tawheed of Allah and tell you that which, that fima anta fi, that which you're upon is batil. So hafidhahullah tabarak wa ta'ala, he say that there are many that are today that are in agreement with the ways of the polytheists. But even worse than being in agreement with them, but they defend them. Wal-iyadhu billah. He say, khususan al-Yahud, and more so in regard to defending the Yahud wa Nasara. Calling them our brothers, calling them our this and the third. Wal-iyadhu billah. Nah.
government.